Oh, we are back. We are back, man. Another episode of Raps and Wrestling.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy King Ron.
Son Hero, the real world's champion, is in this joint. Shout out to Trevor Murdoch, though. He won back the NWA World title.
It's been some title changes.
You know, it's been a lot, but we missing our slut.
He said the slut.
Kenny Andretti, aka Kenny and the Stead guy, but Kenny is gone. You know, he's gonna be gone for a little minute, y'all. But bear with us. You know, my G told us to hold that shit down. You know what I mean? That's what we gonna do. You know, he's on his OnlyFans tour right now, so he's gonna come back with a major story. You know what I'm saying, of spectacular proportions and shit. You know,
only way he can.
Only way that he can.
We got some crazy stories going on right now in wrestling. I tell you that, crazy stories going on, man. Crazy, unheard of title changes I wasn't thinking about, except for one. You know what I'm saying? I knew for sure it was gonna happen.
I have a feeling I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but we finna get into it, man. We talking about Cody Rhodes, man. The IWGP Championship. Forbidden Door, Will Ospreay, nigga Paige leaving WWE, you know what I'm saying? Edge was kicked out of the Judgment Day. Like, how you gonna kick a nigga out and he started? Like, what kind of shit is that? Like crazy as hell. But last week, Hell in a Cell, Cody Rhodes showed up, torn pec. I'm talking about torn. I'm talking about visibly.
Was purple. Visibly. Like that joint, like that man whole chest was like damn near purple, whole side like on some Two-Face shit.
Right
like
arm was purple. Swollen type shit.
Yeah, it didn't look like he hurt by just looking at him. It looked like it hurt just by taking off his jacket. That man looked like he was in agony by doing that.
Painful. And then he had a
hell of a match, which was just incredible. A lot of people thought it was stupid as hell, but
yeah, because why would you go out there with a torn pec and be wrestling?
Shit, I don't even know how to feel.
Like, oh hell, I don't even want to imagine how it feels. You know what I'm saying?
Between him and Triple H, I don't think I would want to imagine how that feels.
Man, Triple H maybe never want to hurt anything. Triple H maybe never want to do anything.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of his injuries happen during during the actual event, during wrestling matches type shit. Like when he tore his damn his leg,
his quad.
Like you can see when they go back and show like the slow motion, you can see his leg like
just buckle,
ripple and buckle in. It's like oof. Them injuries ain't no joke, man. They told us back in the day, don't try this at home, even though they didn't stop us. But
for a reason, it didn't stop us. But
Cody Rhodes went out there and put on a fucking 5-star classic with Seth Rollins. Even though this is their third match, was this Hell in a Cell match. And Cody's like 3.
The man is 3-0 against Seth Rollins, and rightfully so, because like I said, this is the only guy that you got right now. While Roman Reigns is out doing his own thing. Mm-hmm. Know what I mean? And it's like
a part-time champion.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the only time that you got, you know, with Cody Rhodes, and it sucks that now that he got to be out for at least about 6 months. They said it's about they said about 69 months. You know, he's
not
out.
69 months. 6 to 9. You know
69 me, dog. 69 me, dog.
That shit's still funny, man.
Shit's still hilarious.
But what did they say about Seth Rollins? He couldn't be a nigga with one arm.
Nah.
What does that say about Seth freaking Rollins?
It says a lot about Seth Rollins because it just shows you the type of wrestler that he is.
He wrestled the hell out that match for sure.
He wrestled the hell out of the match.
That's why I feel like he really ain't gonna take no backlash from this.
It wasn't backlash. It was more praise than backlash because Seth Rollins, despite that one incident with Sting, he's never been a botch or like a more of a guy that was a wreck in the ring with his opponents.
Yeah,
so
he has more of a, I call it the Bret Hart. You know what I'm saying?
Aspect of it all. Yeah,
he has a very, very high wrestling IQ of the ring and shit. So it's like he always know where he's at in the damn ring, regardless of if his eyes is closed. And that says a lot about a wrestler, bro, because some wrestlers be botching. They don't know where the fuck they be at in the ring most of the time.
They be reckless most of the time.
They be reckless, but, you know what I'm saying? But he doesn't hurt people in his matches also. And that's a big thing that Bret Hart like fucking stood on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I call it the Bret Hart, because he wrestles like that, but with the intensity of a young cat, you know what I'm saying?
It made you feel like, you know what I'm saying, he still was able to pull off a good match without making it too obvious that, you know, he was protecting Cody in the same sense, because
he was putting Cody ass through the works, you know what I'm saying? That was a crazy ass match, man.
I'm like, man, I
don't mean to cut you off for real.
Nah, you good,
bro. Like real shit, bro. He took the kendo stick, bro. And he was jabbing it over
I
to
was
his
just
shoulder.
I was just finna say, bro, the way that he just like, I'm like, man, Cody, you are a true
referee in that,
bro.
This is part of the match.
Like, now you know it was part of the match.
I know, but damn.
But I feel you though, because it's like, dude, I'm like, man. His whole side was purple, y'all. Like, if you didn't watch Hell in a Cell, you know what I'm saying, Cody Rhodes' whole side was just completely like almost purple. You know what I mean? So to take a kendo stick, I think it was a kendo stick, and like jab, you know what I'm saying, like right there. It might not even be like a hard jab, probably. You know, I ain't trying to break, you know, kayfabe and shit, but I'm just being realistic here. Cause, you know, even if it was a light jab, you know, even by that light jab, this shit look like it's painful. Like just straight up, just all.
Like he literally was wrestling. Cody was wrestling the match with one arm. He used it a little bit, but he most definitely was favoring the left arm throughout the whole match. You know what I'm saying? But hats off to Cody. It was a great match, best match of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to you, good man.
I most definitely wasn't expecting it.
I can't even imagine tearing my shit off the bone like that. And you know, can't even move that junk like that.
Yeah. Went to work.
Man, I would have called out so fast.
I would have called out. So I would have had so many doctors.
Bro, you hear me? I'm talking about
entire month. However long I need off for that. No, I ain't doing nothing.
Man, that shit
out. My pinky toe hurt. I can't walk. I'm done. You know what I'm saying?
I'm done with this shit. I'm like, I'm not going out today. But nah, man. Shout outs to Cody Rhodes for that gruesome performance, which, you know, he came out on top 3-0 in the sweep. Now he's written off television. He'll be back.
So hopefully Seth can go do something else and praise that he took Cody out and all that good stuff, and you know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pick up.
Hopefully,
I'm predicting Cody at Royal Rumble come in either number 1 or number 30. You know what I'm saying? Because he got to put on the show. You know what I'm saying? Number 1 or 30. Because if he come out as the 30th entry, it's gonna be a wrap. You know he winning that whole off top. He like Brock Lesnar. You know what I'm saying? He come out at 30. 18 people in the ring when Brock Lesnar got made. Everybody was going. He won. You know what I'm saying?
I'm still mad about this shit. I don't even want to talk about that. That was just straight up bullshit. That just made that shit so blatantly obvious. That motherfucker came out and just dismantled everybody.
Just ran towards him. He just threw him over the rope. Like, come on.
Fuck, man.
Ridiculous, man. Some other ridiculous shit, bro. Judgment Day. Ed started Judgment Day like a month ago. 2 months ago, maybe. They told us we was getting a new member of Judgment Day this Monday on Raw. Yeah. They was not lying. We got a new member.
We got Finn Balor.
Finn Balor joined Judgment Day. But he did not join as a crony, a lackey, a side guy.
Nah, that motherfucker is taking over.
He came and took the leader position. He kicked Edge out of Judgment Day. Now, if this sounds unbelievable, because it is. Because you kick a nigga out of Judgment. You kick a nigga out of his own stable, right? But then come to find out the reason why they kicked him out. Did you hear the reason why?
Because he didn't want to do no fucking supernatural shit with the damn group, which is
they wanted the stable,
which
to
was
be
obvious,
like supernatural stable.
And see,
now don't get me wrong.
Nah,
the supernatural shit has worked. It worked magically for Undertaker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he was supernatural his whole career until he became like American Badass. You know what I'm saying?
I still love American Badass.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? There's more. Mark.
That was the human. That was the human Undertaker. That nobody. Yeah, everybody said they hated that. I'm like,
he was working for us. He gave us the last ride. The
last ride.
No, I'm not.
The
That's another
last ride.
I'm not taking. Man, you're not finna give me an ultimate wedgie and slam me on my back.
Bruh, he was
dropping folks' ass.
That shit hurt at the same time, bruh. Like, the shit going up your ass. Like, God forbid if you had on tights, bruh. That shit going up your ass.
Niggas use that little trunks and shit, yeah. You see Kurt booty cheek.
And then you gotta.
And then this nigga get slammed
bruh,
on your head.
Getting slammed on your back and possibly the back of your neck and shit.
Then he came out with the what was the finisher he was using? The signature.
Hell's Gate.
Yeah. And then that Undertaker had signature moves, but like, no, come on, fool. The Hell's Gate.
That nigga bust that shit out. That man bust that shit out when he was like fucking 40-something years old.
It was like a fucking triangle transmission hold on
the Kasha Mahajime.
Shit crazy,
bro.
But yeah. They kicked Edge out because Edge wasn't feeling the direction that WWE was trying to take Judgment Day.
Yeah.
So instead of trying to come up with a compromise, another plan, they just kicked him out and replaced him with Finn Balor. You know?
Yeah, they kicked him out, and
if I was Finn Balor, bro, I would have been like, no, I don't want to do that.
I mean, Finn Balor just doing what he just needs to do. I feel
you, bro. But real shit, fool. A week ago, he was fucking tag partnering with AJ Styles. Fucking Finn Balor and AJ Styles.
Remember what I said a while back. Logic does not
mean none of that shit, bro.
Logic does not mean nothing to.
I'm talking
to
about these folks was in a full-fledged goddamn story with Judgment Day. For the past 2 months, they've been battling these folks. So you need to tell me Finn Balor was a fucking secret agent?
That man was a satellite member.
Like, he was just part of. Even AJ was just tag teaming, and then now this nigga's the leader of the
man was a satellite partner.
That's been beating his ass for the last. That's so Vince McMahon, bro.
That is the stupidest fucking shit in wrestling possibly ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, have somebody get beat up, right, for these certain amount of weeks, and then all of a sudden they turn out to be the higher power. It's me, Austin.
It's me. It was me all along.
Like you said,
it's me, bro.
It was me, AJ. It was me all along.
So now AJ, only thing they can do is, like, of course AJ gonna come along, and that's gonna be a whole nother storyline. You know what I'm saying? But what supernatural shit they plan on doing with this group?
I don't know.
You think they gonna bring the demon back?
Probably.
It was like he had his own supernatural shit going on, so that's why I could see him being part of the group. But it's like, story wise, why is he part of this group, bro? Like, I'm not finna go click up with some niggas that just beat the shit out of me for 2 months straight. I'm not finna go be their friends. That's not how it works. I'm finna go be friends with the niggas that came and ran these niggas off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say true that. Well, they also did that shit in response because, you know, they ain't got nobody right now that's a major baby face and shit. So they like, okay, we kick Edge out. We
Edge
we get him
singles run right
we get him like in the back in the baby face picture. And because Cody Rhodes gonna be out, so they gotta have somebody. Yeah, they gotta have somebody that's gonna be able to, you know.
That's their problem. That's what their problem is. They don't have enough people in their position to fill their position.
No. So that's why they have to
do some crazy ass, unnecessary, random shit.
And that's exactly why they did what they did with with Judgment Day, they took excuse me, they took Edge out, replaced him with Finn Balor, which, you know, Finn Balor is cool. I mean, you know, I will always respect Finn Balor, but I just feel like this was just dumb. This was very dumb. This was not the right. This was not right. It was not needed, but it was needed because, like I said, Cody Rhodes is out. They ain't got no major baby face because of their own stupidity and, like, also, you know, just getting rid of everybody in the process. So you had major baby faces, you know, so now
you had good heels too.
Yeah, you had good heels, and it's like shit you got. I honestly would have went with Tommaso Ciampa. It probably would have been any different, but I would have went with Tommaso Ciampa to be the leader.
And that's where, you saying the lead now?
Cause he's coming off as a heel.
That'd be cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He come up and take Edge out, and then he can take New Day and then still battle AJ and Finn. You know what I'm saying? But dog, man, like you said, logic don't exist in the WWE universe, especially in the goddamn office, especially with Vince McMahon is.
Nah, man. So who knows where this story is gonna go now? I'm gonna probably see this week where it's gonna go, but I just feel like, you know, they would have just let Edge do his thing. Yeah. Like, that's the only thing.
He
like,
pitched
this
a
man,
whole nother idea.
Yeah.
He had a whole nother idea for them, and they didn't want to do it.
They didn't want to do it, but I'm like, man, Edge has came back for you, motherfuckers. Edge
is 11 times world champion.
Right.
He's not no peon ass nigga.
Like, he came back for y'all, man.
He was the money. He was the fucking man. He was the star. He was putting the asses in the seats, as they say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Plenty times when John Cena was hurt, out, shit, even when John Cena was there, he was still top billing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not give this man a chance? That's the same reason Sasha and Naomi left.
Yeah. It just kind of proves their point even more,
bro. Even more.
Just how that goes, but yeah.
Another decision that probably proves their point. This Friday, Ricochet versus Gunther, Intercontinental title match. We haven't seen an Intercontinental title match since this man became Intercontinental champion 7 months ago. He had one match versus Gunther this past Friday, and he lost. What does that say about the goddamn Intercontinental title?
It's just...
we all know Ricochet gonna bring it, bro. Like, Ricochet is probably their best performer that they have on their roster. And it's trash that this is his first title defense. And he lost.
It's also trash that WWE just would not, acknowledge their history.
Oh, yeah. It's like their history don't exist in their own company.
They've wrestled... Excuse me. Damn. Excuse me. They've wrestled before, you know what I'm saying, on like the independent scene and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they really had some good ass matches. But, they're not gonna really do it with them and how they did it. Listen, man. I would love to wrestle Walter, not Gunther. Mm-hmm. Walter. If I had the opportunity, if I was a wrestler, I would love to wrestle Walter in the WWE setting. But one thing he's not finna fucking do is pin me like the way he pinned Ricochet, bro. You're not finna disrespect me like that, bro. That shit was just really just like, bro, you're not finna have me pinned like that, bro.
He did.
Like outside of the whole match, the match was cool.
Yeah.
It was great. But outside of all of that, motherfuckers was like how he pinned him, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I'm finna go too.
I'm not.
Y'all ain't gonna see it, bro.
Y'all not gonna see it, but but outside of all of that, as far as Ricochet not having a long title reign, I mean, it was
he had a long title reign, bro. He didn't have a good title reign, bro.
Yeah, it was bad.
He had this belt at least for 6 months, bro, because he had it during WrestleMania. And they didn't even have a match at WrestleMania, the Intercontinental title or the United States title. There was no match at WrestleMania. WrestleMania was fucking 2 days. It was 2 days, 17 matches.
Not even
even the Intercontinental or United States, like, so
one match.
Yeah, bro. Like, they obviously don't care about these damn secondary titles, and you just giving guys the title and shit doesn't have a meaning if they not defending these hoes, if they not showcasing their talents. Like, why are they a champion if they not beating or fighting or defending this champion? Mm-hmm. Like, a lot of people give the TNT title shit, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been defended and it's been fucking, they up to like, what, 7?
Seven, how many? 7?
Like 7 champions, I think. Cody.
First one was
it was Cody, then it was Brody, then it was Miro, then it was Darby,
Sammy
Guevara.
Then it was Cody again.
Yeah, I can't count him twice. So Scorpio Sky.
So
they had 6.
Well, that's, I mean, they.
But this like 2 years though. This was in 2 years they didn't have 6 champions. But these matches are like they defended this title, bro. If you defend the title, you eventually gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? But if you defending a title, bro, you're defending that title. It's on TV. That's not happening in WWE. That's why I'm like so pissed at.
But what's so crazy
is that title Intercontinental title is like my favorite title. You know what I'm saying?
And we know why. It's everybody's favorite.
Macho Man Randy Savage carried this whole. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat carried this whole.
Yep.
Triple H, The Rock, Stone Cold, Owen Hart, Bret Hart.
It's
like,
such a
the leanest fucking Pat Patterson, the first Intercontinental Champion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this title has had a history of fucking great champions and shit, except for the Honky Tonk Man. But
fuck Honky Tonk.
Other than that, come on, bro. This is y'all title, bro. Y'all are trashing y'all own shit.
Possibly one of the greatest titles ever. See, I'm sorry, y'all. This shit was just disrespectful. You're not finna pin me like that and on national television, bro. On national television. Like literally, bro, you just put your whole dick on this man. That's like, no.
And then look at this title, bro. This hole's so small compared to Gunther.
It's just really
giant.
It's just really ugly, man. I never really liked the new Intercontinental title design. But where I was getting at earlier, man, was just basically like, bro, how did this title has such a great lineage, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, it's just crazy, you know, that you're not even acknowledging your title's lineage. All of your title's lineage now as of late. Like, as of late.
History they
like,
each other.
You know what I'm saying? Like, up until, I want to say, like, 2017, 2017, around that time, up until that point, you know, it was starting to lose like prestige with most of the titles, but it was still going strong up to that point. And it's just crazy how now all of a sudden, like, everybody's not, they're not like really paying attention or taking like note to what these titles represent. Cause I'm like, dude, everybody would love to see like the Intercontinental title like defended like every now and then, like the TNT title has been for.
You know what their problem is?
What?
They don't have no damn contenders.
Oh yeah.
Everybody is either in the tag. All their wrestlers are in the tag division, and their tag division is their worst division, and that's where all their wrestlers are. Even in the women's division, they all in tag divisions and shit.
But it's crazy because they don't even like tag team.
They don't even fuck with tag teams like that, bro. You know. So it's like, how can you, like, Gunther been having squash matches for the past month.
Walter
squashing people and shit, right? And now he's the Intercontinental Champion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So is he finna go back to squashing wrestlers? Like, is he finna have a good run? Is he finna be content? Like, what's finna happen?
I don't know. Because I just don't see anybody. I feel like he's just gonna just hold this title for a while, not even really defend it like as much, because they did the same shit with Shinsuke.
Right.
Didn't even
Just had that hoe for like a year.
Didn't even defend that jump about maybe a couple times, and even that jump hit the pre-show.
He lost that hoe to Ricochet.
Yeah.
And Ricochet didn't defend that hoe until Walter got this damn title shot, and he lost Friday. Like, come on, man.
But it's not complaining. It's more so like, wow, it's crazy. It's crazy how the value the Intercontinental title is from what it used to be back in the day, and going forward, like it was like the number one. It was really the number 2 title for sure. Behind the world title. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't see the world title like that.
Yeah,
you saw the Intercontinental title.
The Intercontinental title, and you also still my favorite title to this day, the European title joint. I wish that shit would have got more love, but
shit. Even Drew McIntyre was in talks of trying to bring that jump back out of retirement.
Man,
because they need something, bro. They need wrestlers. It's like the biggest company in the world has like 5 wrestlers on TV at a time. Yeah, like, how crazy is that, bro?
It's crazy, man. But that's WWE. We've there's not much going on in that world because it's the same old. We got the bloodline thing. Oh yeah,
we got the bloodline thing, but Roman ain't been on TV.
That's true. But we also we're finna get Matt Riddle versus Roman Reigns next week. So that's probably the only thing that's gonna be really out there. But as far as like anything on WWE, man, I'm sorry, it's nothing I can really say that stick out.
Same old, man.
Yeah, except for like I said, Walter.
Cody Rhodes is the only thing that really knew going on, and then Walter winning the title.
Yeah, so that's pretty much.
Paige is apparently leaving WWE. She's trying to make her in-ring return, and apparently WWE is not granting that for her. You know what I'm saying? So her contract is ended, and she's ended her whole deal with WWE.
Well, they said I think she said they're not gonna resign. They're not gonna resign her.
Yeah, because she want to wrestle and shit, and they're not trying to do that.
Let her have
the same thing with Daniel Bryan. Like, they let him come back, you know what I'm saying? But he was such a flight risk because you never know, you know what I'm saying? This man had a broken freaking neck, you know what I'm saying? You just never know. But hopefully, everything works out for Paige. We'll probably see her in AEW next.
Probably, but I would.
End of the summer type shit.
We gotta see.
Everybody gonna be in AEW.
Nah, shit, I don't want everybody.
Edge gonna be in AEW fucking around.
Fuck around, bro. Them ain't gonna go.
Adam Copeland is all elite.
All elite. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus the Hardys.
Oh my God,
they gonna run this shit to the ground. Speaking of the good old Hardy Boys, let's switch over right quick to AEW. They still jumping off of shit. Jeff Hardy is broken. He's a broken man now.
Come in the ring and do 2 moves. Real shit. He do the little leg thing. He do this. he do the little running. What this shit? Him and Matt do. Matt be on the ground. Matt and Jeff run jump.
The whisper in the wind.
Yeah,
the whisper in the wind shit.
And then he most definitely doing the swanton bomb, and that shit be looking like he be hurt.
It be hurt, but not. All jokes aside, all jokes aside, I'm glad. Well, I'm honestly happy to see the Hardys on this last hurrah. As quoted.
Glad to see them back together.
Yeah, as quoted, it's their last hurrah. You know what I'm saying? But I've seen Jeff in these last couple of matches, man. He's still going. Don't get me wrong, he still can go. But it's like you said, it look like shit just hurts, man. It look like it's like he's going through. It's like he's going through what Cody Rhodes went through with Hell in a Cell, but just consistent pain.
And that Hardy legs don't work. Them hoes don't bend. I don't know how he's even moving on these. They know I'm not lying, bro. Y'all watch Matt Hardy. They walking he be wrestling the most, though, being the most. he just be walking, bro, like a little stick. This shit just like he just got no bendage in his knees no more.
Bro, every time you say that shit,
he'll hit a nigga ass with a twist of fate. You know what I'm saying?
Every time you say that shit is fucking funny, but it's like, nah, for real though. I mean, they got a match coming up.
Yeah.
They're gonna be
triple threat title match.
And guess what type of match it is, Ron?
What?
It is a fucking ladder match.
It's a ladder match.
And we just talked about that. Like,
we got the Young Bucks. We already know about the Young Bucks. One of the greatest tag teams of our generation. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they are.
We got Jungle Express.
They're gonna argue.
One of the greatest up and coming duo tag team of AEW's history.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I can't give them all the praises. You know what I'm saying? Because they're a new tag team in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? But they're a good tag team. They got the titles.
Yeah.
Then you got the legends. You know what I'm saying? Cat's been doing this since the early '90s. You know what I'm saying? Like Jeff Hardy has a match with Owen Hart. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how early '90s. Like that's how long they've been in business. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, these guys are legends. They've been legends everywhere they've been in the wrestling company, in the wrestling world, and now they in AEW. Are they gonna win these titles?
Hell no.
I don't know.
Hell no.
You can't beat the Hardy Boys in no ladder match now. This is just law. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but how they been going as of late?
Gonna get a 40-foot ladder, and you gonna be like, why?
See, that's what I'm scared of, because I'm like, bro, stop doing. I'm like, Jeff, it's cool.
Break out big ass,
bro, break out these big ass ladders and shit. I'm like, Jeff, you don't have to do this no more, really. Like, let's be honest. Like, I would have thought I would at least seen. I mean, I kind of understand. Like, Jeff feels like this is what he got to do because this is how he been for so long. You know what I mean? But I kind of feel like, bro, you at that age now. You and Matt both are at that age now. I think who's the young boy? Jeff is the youngest. So Matt's at that age now, and you're at that age as corrected. So like, man, you could just like fucking wrestle, like just do some ground based shit. I would.
You know, that's never been their style.
I know that's never been their. I know that's never been their style, but I feel like, well, put it like this. I feel like they should just implement it more now that they've gotten older. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that they've gotten older, they should just implement it more to like save themselves.
Matt ain't really wrestle, bro. Like, Matt really don't wrestle. That's why he had all them wrestlers. That's why he had the Matt. That's why he had the House of Hardy Foundation groups, whatever they was called. Matt Hardy had a group of tag teams. Like
Hardy Family. It was Hardy Family Office.
Yeah, 3 different groups of tag teams. He was managing all them folks. He didn't have to wrestle. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't really have to wrestle.
I really wish they would have let this shit really play out, but Jeff got available. He came to AEW,
and sure enough, it was the quickest way to kind of end that little scenario. To be like, oh, let's go ahead and throw this for the Hardys one last time. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, that last hurrah, bro. Maybe I'm pretty sure the Young Bucks don't get the tag titles, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a good match, though. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, cause like I was surprised. For Jurassic Express, but yeah, the Hardys probably no. I don't know. They're not gonna be. They're not.
Jungle Express, Jurassic Express, they time is up, bro. Like, they've been a good tag team champion. Like, you can tell that it's dwindling down.
Yeah, this shit's starting to dwindle down.
It's time for them to get them titles off of somebody else, man. Speaking of titles, this wasn't on the whole docu or what we was gonna talk about, but we gotta talk about it. Motherfucking Tony Khan introduced a new title.
Oh yes.
A new title to the world of AEW.
Oh yes.
It will be defended amongst, I'm guessing, out of towners. You know what I'm saying? It's called
AEW's European Championship.
I call it the Intercontinental Championship,
but it's
called the All Atlantic Championship. All Atlantic.
Now.
All Atlantic. That's the name of the title.
Now listen. I've seen people out there complain. Of course, that's just how wrestling fans go.
They gonna complain.
But I've seen people out there complain about not necessarily. Well, yeah, it was about how it's okay. There's too many titles now. Plus, you got Ring of Honor. But my argument with that is like, this is where your bloated roster comes in at. Now, it might be hard for everybody to keep up with every title. For some people, it is.
People just lazy.
Yeah, there's some people are just lazy to keep up with every title. But when
you really
look at it, with the acquisition of Ring of Honor, they got about 11 titles now.
Yeah.
Some of them that's not even active because like you got the AEW, the tag team, the women's, the TBS, TNT, now the Atlantic, the Ring of Honor. You got the Ring of Honor Championship. You got the Pure title. You got the tag titles. You don't necessarily have. You got the women's title and you have the television title. You don't have the 6-man titles yet. But anyway, the Atlantic title. You know what I'm saying? I think it looks cool. You know, it looks cool. I know what you said. Yes, they're running the design to the ground, but I think, you know, this one looks a little bit different. It's the same face.
It's the same
formula with the women's title. The women's title right now. But that shit looks cool.
Yeah, it's a nice looking title. Don't get me wrong. I fucks with the title. I just noticed it. I noticed it. They really haven't got from the block design yet because the world title's kind of blockish, ovalish. But then the women's title, it was cool the way it was with the oval style, but now it's more blockish. You know, well, it was better when they made it bigger.
Yeah, when they made it
bigger, but it was like an old school women's title. You know,
that's true. Yeah, but even when they made it bigger, I was kind of a fan for it. But you know, when the women's title came along, I was like, all right, this is for some big girl shit right here.
When they came out with the new title,
But yeah, the
All Atlantic title look similar like that, except I'm gonna put a picture down. It's like it's more enclosed with the design with the little circle things and shit like that. It's still cool. The flaw part of this title,
they got Japan on there.
Is it that it's called the All Atlantic title,
and they got Japan on there.
But they got Japan on there.
Now
not only do they got Japan on there,
they also had Britain, England on there.
No, I want to say China.
Okay, so now
they got the Chinese flag and the Japan flag on the All Atlantic title.
Now this is where I was gonna get at with this.
What does the map look like?
Yes, I know those places are. I know Japan is in the Pacific, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, what China is well, right?
Right.
Okay, so like, I get that, I get it, but this is how I look at it. Like this, AEW, yes, this is all Atlantic, but I kind of look at it like this: AEW has multiple people that come through to their doors every now and then. You know, that's not on like contract, or they're just coming through for a match or two. You know, we've seen plenty of Japanese wrestlers come through. We've seen plenty of Britain wrestlers come through. Zack Sabre Jr., you up next. And you know, we've seen everybody from across the globe to come through the AEW.
Right.
Now the All Atlantic, yes, I get it. Everybody thinks it's a dumb name because you got Japan and possibly China on there. But this is the thing though. I see it as each of these wrestlers coming through AEW, and if they win this specific title, this, you know, I said specific, but this certain title, you know what I'm saying, like, they can go wherever they at.
I think that's the whole.
I think that's the whole concept of the title.
It's
like, you can
be
wherever you go throughout the world, type shit. Whether it be
cross promotional.
Yeah.
You can have it in New Japan. You can have it in AAA. You can have it in CMLL.
Exactly.
You can have it in Ring of Honor.
Exactly.
You can have it in fucking HOG. You know what I'm saying?
You can have it in Hog. You can have it in. in Ring of Honor. You can have it in fucking GCW. You can have it wherever. You can have it over in Puerto Rico.
It's just the coalition of the name and the design is thrown off.
Yeah.
The name of it being all Atlantic, it's not a problem.
It's not a problem.
I just feel like they probably should have went with a different name.
I think they should have went with All Pacific.
With the Intercontinental title, bro. Like it's literally, like you said, it could be considered like a European title, but the European title was literally just for European.
Or they can really
European like.
But I
think
they
was hard as hell. But it's like the Intercontinental title is like intercontinental, like without it being the world title, it's like fucking the next best thing type shit. You know what I'm saying? So without this being the world title, and then it's like they already got a secondary title, which is the TNT title. So it's just like a third way, or like I don't feel like that even matters neither. But if you limit it just to people from, I can't even say if you limit it just to people from different countries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it got the American flag on it, and it's like they having a tournament for it right now. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna end in a 4-way match for the title. Miro and Ethan Page is
Pac. Yeah,
Pac is already advanced. He beat Buddy. I said
Buddy Matthews. Buddy Matthews. Yeah. You got somebody from New Japan.
We got two matches from New Japan. Two wrestlers from New Japan, and then we got Penta versus Aleister Black.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For the next slot, you know what I'm saying, which would be crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? But looking forward to that match. The title is cool. You know what I'm saying? It'll grow on me. I'm not hating. I'm having a problem with it.
Now I'm gonna be honest before we get off that for a minute. You know, I personally think that now the name, yes, All Atlantic, I get it. It's not terrible. It's more so like a lot of people are just looking at it like from a geographic standpoint.
Like, it don't make no
you know what I'm saying? But now I personally think that they should have called it the Pacific Champion.
Yeah, but that still wouldn't make no sense.
It wouldn't make sense neither. But
it's like the geography part of it, bro. It's like
so. I don't know what they would have called it, but I figured. But listen though, I figure All Atlantic is just like what we just said. You could defend this shit anywhere throughout the
promotions,
or throughout cross countries, and you know, just like you can just defend this joint in Australia somewhere or fucking Germany. You know what I'm saying? Wherever, you know. Yes, the geographic standpoint is stupid. It's crazy. I get it, but I get the concept of the title, if that's what I'm saying. I get it. Yeah. What it's going for is basically is the Intercontinental title, AEW's Intercontinental title, and TNT is their more so their TV title. But yeah, so
it's all good.
It's all good anyway.
It's a title, bro. I don't have a problem with a lot of I don't have a problem with title numbers. Like they say, it's too many. I mean, really was too many. You know what I'm saying? You got two companies that you're working from, and then you're working with other companies all together. You know what I'm saying? So, speaking of working with other companies, the Forbidden Door, they must have left this joint open or something.
I'm still fucking mad that I can't fucking go to the show.
You're mad about a lot of stuff in this wrestling world.
Bruh. Yes, I'm very mad, bruh. You sons of bitches.
Yeah, Forbidden Door, bruh. The match card is getting even crazier. You know what I'm saying? When we had Dynamite, Hangman Adam Page, who did he call out?
He called out Okada.
Yeah, he was the former IWGP Heavyweight Champion.
Hold on, Ron. You said former.
Former.
Yeah, because
key word.
Former, because you know who won that giant.
We definitely know. Do y'all know?
Switchblade.
Leader of the Bullet Club.
Switchblade. Baby. Run with the Switchblade. Jay White has won
the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship.
Exactly. And now it just makes the whole Forbidden Door pay-per-view even more interesting.
Even more interesting, bro.
But now, and man, Jay White cut the most you know, he was talking his shit after his match. He cut the
bro.
You have to watch his after the match promo. He basically was like saying, like letting people know to thank him for the existence of AEW. Just talking his shit, bro, for this pay-per-view, man, coming up.
He literally kicked Kenny out.
Pretty much. And he said he was like, he had no disrespect to Kenny, but when he took that IWGP United States Championship from him, he left and went to form AEW. So he brought that up in the promo. I mean, just talking his shit, man, and I loved every bit of it. You know, shout out to Jay White, you know, IWGP World Champion now. Now, it, like I said, it kind of just throws like a whole wrench into what's finna happen. In a good way, because now it gives us
on top.
They are running shit right now. You know, they're really running it right now, man. And so
we had a debut on Dynamite, Forbidden Door style. Your man's Will Ospreay showed up on Dynamite. Also wrestled on Rampage with
yes,
what's the name of his people?
The
What's the name of them? United Kingdom.
United Kingdom.
Yeah, showed up with the squad. United Forever.
United Kingdom.
Yeah, they showed up, man. It was a good ass match, but of course the United Kingdom ended up losing. You know what I'm saying? But people tripping because Will Ospreay lost. But I'm like, bro, y'all watched the match. He lost the match, but he didn't get pinned. He didn't get fucking finished or no shit like that. So he still protected as who Will Ospreay is.
Yeah, he was still protected. This shit was just
bitch.
As always, man. You know the fans are feeling.
But you can kind of tell that. I don't know. I'm not sure if this is. To me, it seemed like it was his first time wrestling these people, wrestling FTR and Trent Beretta, because he was kind of it's like they styles didn't mesh at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
Will Ospreay got a fast, explosive, hard hitting style. You know what I'm saying?
That's the combination because FTR hasn't worked any New Japan matches that I know of.
Right. Since
they've been
FTR.
It's the group FTR outside of WWE. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to do some research on that if I had a fucking stat guy. But you know,
no, definitely don't.
I don't think they've had a New Japan match except for like Trent. That
Trent.
He's the only one. He's the only one that's got experience in New Japan.
But Will Ospreay, bro, he too goddamn talented, man. He be recovering from botches and shit so smoothly.
Will Ospreay is the GOAT, man.
Like this shit just crazy.
I'm calling it now.
He's so goddamn arrogant, and people be really hating this shit about wrestlers and shit, bro. Exactly. And at some points, I be like that too, especially like with Leo Rush. Like, I cannot stand this man, bro, because he's so arrogant and shit. But he be good in the ring, but it's like, turn the arrogance down, bro. Like not
come on,
that
bro.
good. You ain't Owen Hart, no.
Oh man, but nah, you ain't Owen Hart good. Hell no.
And he wasn't even that arrogant about his shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what make you even better. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, bro. The Forbidden Door was left open. They really getting close to this pay-per-view and shit, bro.
Ready.
So it's really turning up out here in the wrestling world as far as AEW goes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for all of the New Japan things going on, coming. Hopefully they get some title matches with some AEW guys going on. Like I honestly don't want to see Hangman as the IWGP champion.
It's
you
not
know what I'm saying, but
no.
I mean it'd probably be a cool match, but I can't see him.
But it's really depending on if they're gonna actually do it. Or
yeah, because he did call the guy. He did call the guy out, even though he was champion at the time. He's not a champion no more. And as Adam Cole, like put it on Dynamite, like, bro, what if my buddy Jay White win the title. You know what I'm saying? You don't want it with him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like he slick right. You know what I'm talking about? Right. But that's exactly what ended up happening. Jay White won the title.
Yeah.
And Heyman don't want it with Jay White in the Bullet Club.
Heyman wrestled in New Japan before, so he's familiar with that shit.
He's familiar with that lifestyle and the wrestling style of the New Japan guys and shit, bro. But he don't want it with goddamn.
He don't want it with Switchblade.
He don't want it with the goddamn Switchblade. But go. What else been going on in AEW?
Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley. The interim championship match, qualifying match. I'm guessing that's what they call it. Yeah. Oh, him and Kyle O'Reilly had a cold ass match, bro. Like,
oh yeah, man! Shout out to Kyle O'Reilly. Come on, man! Like,
he really be out here wrestling.
I'm glad
that was a good ass match.
He's gonna be champion. He got 5 years on his deal, so he's gonna he's gonna be champion about. He gonna be champion soon. Too, I feel like he gonna at least get TNT title.
He most definitely get I see him getting the tag titles before the TNT title, unless they just give him a solo run.
Yeah.
Then the TNT title gonna be here soon. You know what I'm saying?
Or the fucking All Atlantic title. I think he's like maybe Irish.
Atlantic, or maybe he fuck around like
I think he's Irish. I don't know.
I think so. He most definitely not American. You know what I'm saying? Or he lived here or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking brought here, but he most definitely not. He might be in Ring of Honor. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around. Him and Jonathan Gresham. That's who I'm waiting to see again. You know what I'm saying?
That's who I need to be active. Come on, Tony Khan. Come on, Tony Khan. It's like what's going on, man?
You're using the hell out of Samoa Joe.
Like we need Jonathan Gresham. We need Jonathan Gresham on AEW television.
Right.
ASAP, man. Because niggas need to know how this man get down. He is legit, probably like my favorite wrestler of this era of wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's not a knock to everybody else. The dude is just legit.
Just that damn good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just that damn good. So hopefully he be able to. We get to see more of him in this deal with Ring of Honor and HBO and Warner Bros.
Yeah, man.
Right now,
but Jon Moxley and the main man, I'm probably gonna botch his name.
I cannot.
Hiroshi, but I know his last name, Tanahashi. Yeah. Tanahashi, pretty much.
That's gonna be a good ass match.
Yeah, man. He's wrestled Tanahashi before. I think it was for the IWGP United States Championship. Yeah. He's wrestled. He's wrestled
Juice
before.
Robinson fucking
stripped of the
IGW.
Not only that,
title there.
Not only that, Will Ospreay won that joint.
Yeah, then Will Ospreay won that.
But the storyline that they're going with him is that he doesn't get the physical belt. Because Juice Robinson
has the physical title.
Really still has the physical title. Well, no, New Japan won't. In a way, New Japan won't give it to him. They kind of like screwing him over type shit.
No, it's like I said.
Yeah, but
he did come out there with that Rev Pro title. That whole look hard as hell.
Yeah, that shit. He
hard as hell, bro.
He
title episode one day
for sure. But yeah, man, that match is going to be something that of course, I've seen before, but now it's going to be on national television.
Right.
So everybody that's never seen New Japan,
some fucking wrestling.
Oh, y'all finna see some. Man, y'all finna see some hard hitting shit.
Some good wrestling, bro.
Come.
This Forbidden Door pay per view gonna be live, man. June 26th.
June 26th, baby.
We're gonna be doing. Hopefully, we're gonna try to do a recap before. Not a recap, but a prediction before the pay per view and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's gonna be hard. I think this is gonna be the hardest prediction ever because these are some dream matches. Yeah, these are some dream matches that's gonna happen, and we got this week coming up for the build of Forbidden Door. You know what I'm saying? We got this week and we got next week, and then, hey man, who knows? We might see Hangman versus Jay White. We still might get that Okada match if he's not already left. You know, because word on the street is he dropped the title because he's getting ready to be a father or something of that nature. So
family
it's like,
first,
yeah, family comes first always. So it's like, if we might still get somebody from New Japan or a New Japan legend that, you know, fucking around and might get Juice and Thunder Liger or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I feel like he might actually pop out, you know what I'm saying, at Forbidden Door. I feel like that might happen, but
oh my god, because you know every pay-per-view Tony Khan fucking
he bring out somebody.
This finna be wild.
If he bring out, because that'll be the ultimate like just Forbidden Door moment, because it's like, damn, Juice and Thunder Liger has now been in every fucking promotion on the planet.
He wrestled in niggas' backyard.
Right.
This man been in
every promotion.
I call him up right now, man. We have an event.
He'll be
there.
Make
some money. He gonna wrestle.
And he gonna pull people. He gonna bring people. You know what I'm saying?
A legend, bro. So yeah, Forbidden Door, that shit gonna be crazy, but we gonna be talking about it for sure. You know what I'm saying? We finna get up out of here. We enjoyed y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed us.
As
talking
always.
about this wrestling, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification, cause you need to be here. You know
all the fat ladies call me.
All the
fat ladies call me. My numbers is open. My number is open. You know, to the public. Nah, it's bullshit. I leave that to Kenan because he's the real fat chick thriller.
Fat chick thriller.
Yeah.
The real slut.
The real slut. I said it, Kenny. You're the real.
Next week, man. We out.
Peace.
The real slut.